What is the most rewarding part of your job?
Helping people out. As a leader, probably helping people out and seeing them succeed is probably the most rewarding part of my job.
What advice would you give to someone starting out in your field?
In my field is make sure you never stop learning, never think you know it all, because you most likely don't.
What's your job?
So I'm actually the plant manager of one of the remote facilities.
What do you mean by plant manager? Do you manage
The whole building. No, it's a plant is like a facility. So I manage the whole facility.
What's your favorite part about engineering?
Problem solving for me, for sure.
Yeah.
Trying to be creative. Trying to be creative to solve problems.
What helps you stay calm when you're dealing with financial issues?
What helps me stay calm? Well, I think one of the biggest things is seeing the bigger picture, not getting caught up in all the little details, but realizing why you're doing what you're doing, and seeing the bigger picture. Numbers are very, very small, very finite. Okay. But yeah, I would say seeing the bigger picture, and that's not just for work. I mean, you guys have schoolwork, you probably have sports or other things y'all are doing, and a lot of that involves very, like, you got to go home and you got to do these homework problems. You're like, man, I don't want to do those homework. I was there. See the bigger picture. Why are you doing that? Why are you getting your education? That's going to help motivate you. It carries through even when you're an adult. Okay?
A bomb is, okay, you know what a recipe is? Like when you make a cake?
Yes.
That's the same thing as a bomb. A bomb stands for bill of materials. So, like when you have a recipe that says you have to have a cup of sugar, a cup of flour, 2 eggs, a bomb is a bill of material, and it's everything it takes to make that trailer, or any trailer. So every nut, bolt, floor, whatever.
This one's for both of y'all. What advice would you give someone starting out in your field?
Work hard, and the rest will follow.
What is the most rewarding part of your job?
Most rewarding part of my job is watching our team members learn and grow and perform to their greatest potential.
Any negative or positive project that you will always remember?
Yeah, I've been working on a project for a couple months where we have so many different kinds of trailers and they can be customized in so many different ways. And the way that we're doing it now is we're modeling every single trailer in the computer, which is really time consuming. So that's kind of a negative memory for me because I'm an engineer and I always want to make everything better and make everything more efficient. And it's hard when it's so time consuming. So I'm working on a project right now to make that process automatic.
What's your favorite type of welder?
When you say welder, you're talking about the person or the machine? The machine. My favorite brand is Lincoln, hands down. But I really love TIG welding with aluminum. It's almost like handwriting. It's so precise. Love that.
It's my favorite project.
We got one that we're actually working on. So our project that we're working on right now, it's to create a sales catalog, right? So we're trying to put every little item that you can see on a trailer, right? So you can see the chains, the couplers, the tires. So we're working on a parts catalog where we can have every single item on that catalog where our customers and our dealers can see that. That'll help them identify all the items they need quickly with the part number, price, and all that good stuff.
What's your favorite part about Diamond C?
Well, first off, what we're doing right here. I've been doing this job like this in different areas for about 30 years and never had the opportunity to do cool stuff like this, like to talk with kids and just to have this big family atmosphere.
What is your favorite type of customer?
The funny ones. This is a microphone. The funny ones, because some of them, they're so funny. They'll call me and they'll tell me jokes sometimes, and
What advice would you give a person when they're just now starting out a job?
Don't be afraid of asking questions. Even if you think it's a dumb question, there is no such thing as a dumb question, especially in this industry, because we deal with a lot of moving objects, and it might be a very risky industry if you don't know what you're doing. So asking questions is very important.
What are some safety tips?
Safety tips, like to work here? Well, safety, you always have to have steel toe shoes. Do you know what those are?
I'm wearing them right now.
You are? Let me see. They have steel toes on them? No. So inside your shoe, there's like this iron that prevents your toes getting hurt from anything that falls. So that way you don't end up losing your toes.
So you have to wear like boots,
Yeah,
like big boots.
like big boots to protect your feet.
Yeah?
And safety glasses. And your safety glasses.
Yeah, you have to wear safety glasses because
We do those in
there's a lot of
science
debris and
class.
stuff out there.
Yes. Well, what do they say in science class? Why do you have to wear goggles for science?
For explosions.
Yes,
Nothing goes in your
exactly.
eyes. Exactly. And the same thing here. So nothing goes inside your eyes, and we protect those beautiful eyes that you have.
Was this the job you wanted, or was there another job you wanted?
Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be an astronaut. So it's not exactly the job I wanted, Astronaut, pro baseball player, professional video game player, But, it's the job I wanted in a lot of other ways.
I have a question. Are you a vegetarian?
No, I'm not. Are you?
No, none of us are.
Oh, okay, good. We're in good terms then.
What is the most rewarding part of your job?
Seeing those trailers roll out of the powder coating booth that's painting, and knowing how many hands and how devoted everyone was to make it happen.
What has been your favorite project so far that you've done?
Probably like the beam investigation. It's been kind of fun.
Yeah, we have, so one thing that kind of sets our trailers apart is what we call the engineered beam. And if you take a look at it right there, the skeleton and the strongest part of the trailer is that big beam right there. And you see how it curves like that? Most trailers that are made just use normal I-beams, which are straight. So my favorite project is we have a big machine that clamps those beams together and welds them up. So working on that was probably my favorite project.
Come on, Trenton, hit me. I know you got a question.
Customer service.
Gotcha.
So, do you work in person with people or just online?
The majority of my conversations are over the phone or online through social media, emails. But every now and then we do have customers that show up. And they'll have a question. Sometimes they show up here and they want to buy a trailer. We don't sell direct. Think of us like Chevy, Ford, Dodge, all those guys. You got a big manufacturing plant, and then they send their cars out to dealerships, right? We do the same thing. We send our trailers out to dealerships, so I have to redirect them to a dealership. The nearest dealerships to us here are in Texarkana and Longview. So I'll talk to them about the product. I'll tell them, hey, this is the trailer that you need. But you can't buy it here, and you got to go to Longview or whoever you want to go to. But yes, I deal with people in person every now and then.
What is the most popular trailer you sell? Is this a mic? Yes.
The F-Maxes, the flea necks.
Really? How?
How do we sell them, or why are they the most popular?
Why are they the most popular?
So the actual trailer is built in-house all the way from the neck to the beam. So you go anywhere else, they're all made out of structural beams. So we actually engineer our own beam. That's where they're pretty much the coolest.
So how do you use technology to your best advantage with engineering?
Well, we start with these guys making it available for our drawings, and we do three-dimensional drawings. So when they design, say, that trailer right there, they'll make a three-dimensional drawing of it, and we can flip it over, turn it around, look at the top, look at the bottom, to see all the parts that need to go in there, every screw and every bolt and every washer. And then we will take all that information and build the trailer. And that's why we have to have the technology guys, or when they did the big server room update, they now have the ability, we can build the trailer without physically building the trailer. It's kind of neat. Pretty cool.